It's 6 a.m. and I'm going to the beach. So, if you were to ask me why I'm up so early, I just haven't slept. And if you were to ask me why I'm going to the beach, well, I just haven't been there in a long time. But before that, we have to go somewhere else first. Alright. Alright, so in between me in the last clip and now, it's been almost 5 hours because obviously I had to take a nap on my comfortable bed. At least now I'm dressed in my trunks and I've got my good camera. So yeah, that's great. And if you were to ask me why, what's spurring me on, I guess it's just that I've been thinking about a lot of things that basically my birthday is on the 26th, which should be when I upload this video. And I've been thinking about this concept of being a reacher or a dweller. Basically, if you're a dweller, you're just sort of like being comfortable and settling, which of course there's nothing wrong with that. But it's not the one that I want to live. And you know, I just want to think that I would rather have like this, so I'll say it's a reacher versus dweller mentality. Being a reacher is someone who like sort of like making themselves uncomfortable and putting themselves out there because they're trying to sort of like push themselves to be better people. I feel like Singapore as a country is it's more dwellish for sure, because how to say, they sort of like put in place everything for you already, so they expect you to be comfortable. But I don't want to do that, you know. I want to sort of like explore and like, I think the main thing is that as I reach this age of 24 and I see like, for example, like my parents and seeing how they live their life, you know, just day to day with like no intention and like working, and it's very uninspiring for me, and I don't want to be like that. So I just want to be someone that like reaches further. I don't want to just like settle and like, you know, like ride the wave, follow that path that everyone takes, you know, be getting married, BTOing, and then getting a child, you know, just that linear path that every Singaporean tries to follow. It's annoying to me that that is the so-called correct path. But there is no correct path, because this is life, right? Life is all about the journey and taking on these like exciting paths and experiencing new experiences like traveling, and that's basically like this new mindset that I'm trying to do as I reach into this age of 24. Like something that my parents told me, like for example, I recently told them that I want to go traveling alone, because it definitely is an exciting experience, right? Like being able to go out and sort of like see the world, eat, pray, love kind of situation. But they were really against it. Like my dad started saying like, oh, look at all the accidents that happen, and if no one is there with you, then no one can help you if like something happens to you. But to me it feels like, okay, so you'd rather I just stay in Singapore and not do anything, you know, just sort of like live that, be safe in Singapore. I don't want to do that, because I think what I'm trying to get is that I'd rather die with no regrets than live with all of them. That's really what I want to do. I just don't want to live a mediocre life. I want to live a life that's exciting. It keeps my mind moving, keeps me excited about living every day. Otherwise, like, just being, just dwelling and like settling, it's really, it really fucks with your mind, and it really messes with your headspace, and I just don't want to waste my life away. I think the main thing is that I'm already 24, which is like 2 cycles in the Chinese zodiac, right? And if you were to compare to other people all over the world, 24 are like big milestones for them. Like look at all your young artists and like creators, and I understand that Singapore is a different country and everyone's running their own race and stuff, but when will I have my chance to have fun? Will it be when I'm 30 or 40 or 50, or by that time I wouldn't even have enough energy, right? So yeah, I would say that there's definitely more to come on this channel as I document, okay, not document, I want to tell stories with my channel, right? So be sure to stay tuned for that. I'll be posting more for sure. All right, I'm all dressed, all packed, and then I'm ready to go. But because it's a bit later, I guess we're gonna have to grab. So, Hello. Yes. It's time to get some food. It's been way too long. I miss it. Guess who's here? All right. I think something that worries me now is that it might rain, but hopefully it doesn't, cause I still want to go to the beach. Maybe I should have slept, but it's no time looking at the past. You just look forward and hope everything goes as planned.
Station. Unlike typical white sandy beaches, dotted by a wide selection of attractions.
The clouds still don't look good, but hopefully we get to stay until sunset. If not, that's not good. Okay, it seems that half the... Oh my god, hello. It seems that half the beach has been occupied by an open air cinema, so we have to walk a little bit. I think we're almost there. And I'm excited. Oh my god, it's been so long. It's funny how I set off at 7 a.m. today and it's 4:45 p.m. that I've reached, so but yeah, but the whole topic that I was talking about reaching and dwelling, I think it's just basically about living vicariously. Is that the word? Yeah, just living a life that's more exciting. That's what I just want to try to do, you know? Just try to be more of a reacher than a dweller, you know? Don't settle. And like, don't get too comfortable, because comfort doesn't bring adventure, and without adventure there will be no change, right? And with that, if you still don't get anything, just know that this summer break I'll be making more videos. Woo! Alright, time to eat.